Some people are afraid to create an estate plan because they think that if they put it down on paper that so and so should get my stuff when I die, then all of a sudden they're gonna die. It's not necessarily true based on research and the thousands and thousands of plans, millions of plans that people have created. There is no direct correlation between someone creating an estate plan and then dying. One thing we know for sure is that we're all going to die. I hate to break it to you, that's just a reality. We never know when we're gonna die. Unless, of course, we have some rare illness and the doctors tell us we think it's gonna be 3 months, 6 months, which is also never exact. But in those rare instances, then maybe we know we have a limited amount of time to live. But the rest of us, most of us, we don't know when it's gonna come. And it makes sense to plan for the only thing that's guaranteed in life, right? The other part that I want to mention is that estate planning isn't just about our death. It's also about incapacity. And when I say incapacity, what I mean is could be physical incapacity. So when someone gets into a car accident and goes into a coma, or mental incapacity, meaning that we lose our mental cognition. That could be either dementia or Alzheimer's, or for whatever reason we can't make decisions for ourselves, right? A good estate plan should also take into account the fact that there is a risk. It's a very low risk, right? Majority of people will die before they ever become incapacitated, but some people have become incapacitated, right? So it's not impossible. So a good estate plan will also take into account the fact that maybe there will come a time that we'll still be alive, but we won't be able to make decisions, right? So the question to ask yourself then is, who will pay my rent? Who will pay your rent, not mine, your rent, your mortgage? Who will pay for your medical expenses? Who will make medical decisions for you? Who will communicate to the doctors on your behalf? And will they know what decisions to make for you, right? We often talk about loving our loved ones, right? Parents, they talk about loving their children. We talk about loving our spouses, siblings. Well, an act of love that we can all do is to express our wishes in advance while we're healthy, while we can think clearly, when there is no emergency, right? Usually, by the time it's too late, it's too late. And again, estate planning is one of those things that when it's too late, it's too late. There's nothing anyone can do. And the risk of not having a plan in place, especially when it comes to incapacity, is leaving a huge burden on the shoulders of and the mental, psyche, emotional, everything of our loved ones in order for them to make a decision whether they should leave us on life support for many years to come or just pull the plug and let us go. Well, I can make that decision. You can make that decision, right? It's not the easiest decision of your life, but you can make a decision, right? And that's what we talk about when we say estate planning. It's a proactive plan that you create in advance of there needing to be anything done.